Hi, everybody. Just wanted to share a couple thoughts tonight with you. It's Friday night, Sarasota, Florida. I call this the end of the rainbow for anyone that's been here. I hope you'll agree with me. Um, and I just wanted to share a topic that is really creating a great concern, and it's a growing concern for all. And that's the wire out business that we are challenged with in this industry completing. I'm working with a lot more florists and helping them get their orders called out, and even my own sometimes for our national division. And it's just amazing how angry florists are about order gathering. And they're angry because of the deceptive order gatherers, not the order gatherers. And I know this because when I ask them why they're considering not taking a $100 order, they don't know. Well, are you a florist? Do you have designers? And if you say no, then they think you're a cheat. If you say yes, in my case, I'm lying. I'm not going to do that. You know, I spent over 30 years growing a business. I am the story that many of you are up against, and that's opening up a business, running and raising a family, putting your kids through school, and then selling it and going off into retirement. Um, Not necessarily in retirement because I'll never retire. I love the industry too much. Um, I'm always going to push for what's great about the industry. I'm not going to stop. And I welcome anyone that can have the conversation with me. And so few can because they don't know where to go with it. What's the conversation? How to fix this industry today. Why is order gathering a bad thing? And the difference between order gathering and deceptive order gathering. So, as long as you opened up your business whenever you did, you accepted the fact that you were going to be an order gatherer. You want to gather as many orders as possible. Who wouldn't? Now, why should it matter where that delivery is being made? The beautiful, the most beautiful and useful part of our industry is that we can deliver same day anywhere and every day. Why are we playing up on that? Why are we so worried how the order originated when the truth is it's because it wasn't originated by you? Now, for those of you that don't know my background, but I own Beneva Flowers. I started it with my mom and dad. Along the way, I was having trouble converting and getting people to order from me when I was out of town, so I started a division called Coast to Coast Flowers. Now, people didn't think about where I was located, or they just figured one place to call and my flowers got delivered. Then I saw a lot of flower shops struggling to get their own orders. So I created localflowershop.com directory. And it works. It doesn't work like Yelp, but it doesn't cost as much as Yelp. You see, I'm doing something. And that's what we should all be able to say. Look in the mirror and say, I'm doing something to make this industry better. Don't complain about Teleflora, FTD, 1-800, BloomNet. It's not their fault. They're filling the gaps where the florists are not. And if they didn't do it, their competitor would do it. Teleflora for years said that they would never market against the florist for the consumer. Well, you can only sit in the back seat for so long and watch FTD and 800 just take this business up. And then the florist says to them, geez, I got to make a decision. It's summertime coming. I need more orders, so I'm going to drop you and take the other guy. What's Teleflora supposed to do? We have to be responsible for ourselves. I've never seen Teleflora not help a florist. Ever. And I know here I go again, I'm talking about Teleflora, but they've helped us a great deal in this industry. I've never seen them hurting anyone or stopping anyone from doing a great job themselves. That being said, let's talk about the wire outs. The problem is, in my opinion, over expecting, under delivering. We're over exaggerating the pictures, and then the amount isn't enough. So the florist that's filling the order to value is getting hurt because now they're under delivering the expectation. What do we do about that? It's one thing to pose a problem, it's another to suggest a solution. And here's my suggestion. And if I can have your support, I need you to email me. I need you to help me get this message out there. Because as an industry, we must improve, and here's what we need to do. Clearly, we can't make a $34.95 or $39.95 arrangement with a laundry list of stuff that we want in it. So here's what we do. Any arrangement under $75 can have a color scheme request. Shades of purple, shades of pink. Vase, basket. That's it. If you want a custom design, they start at $75 and go up from there. You want a time delivery, you want a specialty request, provide the service. Be that yes we can florist. Just charge for it. Guys, the industry is diminishing. The florist counts are going down. We want this industry to be around for our kids and our grandkids. I don't have any grandkids or grandkids in the industry. They didn't want to be in it because they said, Dad, you work too hard. It doesn't matter how much you made or make. The amount of hours you put in, we don't want to do that. I mean, it's Friday night. I'm sitting out here talking to you because it bothers me that much after talking to another florist that I'm doing retained services for. What does that mean? I do everything for them, from reviewing their business practices, to their websites, to their orders, to their conversions, to their customer service, whatever it's going to take to help them. They pay one price, and they get a turnkey solution, and it's guaranteed. So, enough of what I'm doing. What can you do? As an industry, drop me a line. Tell me if you agree with me. Under $75, they can ask for a color scheme. Custom designs, over $75. If that makes sense, let's start rethinking us taking orders again. Let's remember, there isn't a problem with a $40 arrangement plus delivery. The problem is a $40 arrangement with 5 lines of requests of what they want in the arrangement, with the vase and the container and the ribbon and the balloon now has to match. It's just not going to work. The model the industry's changed. The expenses have changed. It's more expensive than ever today to open up your store. And it's not the flowers. It's the labor and the real estate. So if you agree, please drop me a line, acon41@gmail.com, and or drop me a line here and tell me what you think. And let's pull together and forget about where the order came from. As long as the company's legitimate and they're being honest and they're not lying, then let's fill the orders. And if you don't like them getting them, chances are you're not out there either. And I can help you get out there. So let's get out there and get recognition for what we do great. And that is beautiful flower arrangements delivered in a timely manner. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. You really need to put a pencil to this. How many deliveries can you make an hour? How many designs can you manufacture? And know when to say when. Valentine's Day isn't about beating the numbers. It's about doing it right. So people never forget, because I'll close with this. There's 2 kinds of services people never forget. Exceptional and horrible. Everything in between is forgotten. Good night and good luck for Valentine's Day. Please drop me a line if you agree.